Welcome to an alternate universe of Skyrim where the #1 threat is not being randomly yeeted by the Dragonborn.
I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Instead, you'll have much bigger issues to face, like homelessness and having a group of naked skooma addicts beat the crap out of you. No, I'm not talking about Elder Scrolls Online. We all know that game sucks massive dwemer balls. But I am talking about Keizaal Online, a Skyrim mod that allows you to work a 5-to-1 after you finish your 9-to-5. This mod replaces all the NPCs in the game with up to 750 real people. What's beautiful about this world is that no one is special. You'll start off as the average homeless man with nothing but the clothes on your back and a few septims to your name. If you want to become someone important, you'll have to make an honest living and work your way to the top. There's no NPCs, no Dragonborn, and most importantly, no story. Any story created in this world is one that you create. For instance, see that guy over there? He used to be a poor escort who sold his body for wheat. Now, he's a rich escort who sells his body for gold. Each person's story is shaped by interactions with the players around them. And today, I'll be telling you the story of Bingus Chen, a broke bum who went from begging for a single septum, who worked his way up to become one of the greatest mercenaries in all of Skyrim. After creating our protagonist, Bingus Chen, we spawn in the city of Whiterun. Immediately, I'm sucked into the world as not even 30 seconds into the game, I turn around and there's tons of naked men fighting each other while the nobles gamble on who's gonna win. Get him! Tear his neck out!
Yeah, get him!
You would think stuff like this is pretty rare. However, despite there being no NPCs in the game, things are very organized. There's a whole board in each city where you can find stuff like bar fights, parties, gambling, and much more. Anyways, after watching 6 men slaughter each other, I was eager to explore more of the city. As I mentioned, one of the biggest threats in this universe is poverty and homelessness, so I'll need to start making money as soon as possible. Now, I know you're supposed to go around making an honest living by chopping up wood and making sweet rolls. However, all that crap sounded really boring to me. I was much more interested in scamming people to make a living. So the first thing I decided to do is strip all of my clothes off and started telling people I got robbed to see if I could make some cash by selling the free clothes they gave me. Believe it or not, this actually worked pretty well. Within the first 10 minutes, I already had some common clothes that made me stand out from the pores. I was gonna try this strategy again, however, after walking into a temple and finding a naked man, I was told some information that put a halt in my plan. You guys aren't doing anything suspicious in here, are you?
Wait, this looks very bad. Holy shit.
I don't know, man.
I'm here after being beat half to death and had my armor stripped of me. I don't know how I'm the perpetrator here.
Yeah, well, clearly.
I gotta tell you something, man. You better put clothes on and fast. Because I went to Windhelm with no clothes on once, and they killed me for it. Basically, not they left me alive, but they put me in handcuffs and took turns hitting me with a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shoes is a death penalty in Windhelm. I don't know what they do here to you, but let me see if I got a pair of clothes for you.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I didn't believe crap this guy was saying. I mean, this is a roleplay server. There's no serious rules or crimes. I was sure he was just making everything up for the fun of it. Someone wouldn't kill you for not wearing a shirt, right? So after not believing a word that guy was saying, I went back to my old shenanigans. I took my clothes off and started telling people I got robbed again. This time, I approached an Argonian woman who needed a lozenge and a quiet Khajiit mercenary.
You're not cold out here in the rain.
I am. It's been a rough day. This is the second time I've gotten robbed today. Would you guys happen to have like a shirt or something so I can keep myself warm at least? I heard they kill people around here for being naked, and I don't need that.
If you ask me, that's a really stupid reason to kill someone. I don't think I have any, like, clothes for you, but I think I have, like, boots. Come with me to the temple. Sometimes they give out free clothes there.
You guys have a shirt or something so I don't get killed?
Anyone have extra pair of clothes for this guy? He was unfortunately robbed.
No, man, you should be comfortable on your own body.
Oh, this
Take that
guy's
from us, man.
taking off his shirt.
Show some
I
pride in the
But
muscle.
he doesn't,
I heard-
he doesn't
I heard
wanna
they-
get killed.
I heard they killed people for doing this, man. I don't know if you guys should be doing this, dude. You're freaking me out.
You gotta stand up for what you believe in.
You know what? If we all go shirtless, then who's gonna stop us?
That's what I'm saying, man. Hey, we should go into this tavern. Yeah, we should go into this tavern and go tell what's up.
Fight against the system.
Hey, man. Hey, we need you to.
What's going on here?
We need you to.
You need me for what?
We need to do exactly what you said, man.
Oh, we're still doing that?
We need a fire team. Yeah, hey, you too, man. You gotta commit to the.
Dude, I thought the revolution ended.
I kind of, I like somewhat work at the Battered Mare and rather not burn it.
All right, let's go, fire team. We're breaching. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I just got here. What are we doing?
Hey, fuck all you.
Oh, what the fuck? What are we doing? Oh shit! It's a bar fight. I didn't know. I didn't fucking know it. I didn't know this was happening. I was not a part of this. I'm not a part of this. I'm not a part of this. Oh wow. We don't need to resort to violence. What's happening? Please stop. Oh wow. What did I do?
If you do not put clothes on, you
Blood, go away, come again another day.
I just wanted a shirt. After accidentally starting some sort of shirtless revolution, I decided maybe getting naked wasn't the best way to make money. However, at this point, I wasn't really knowledgeable about all the jobs and professions in Skyrim. I didn't really know how to make money. So I did the logical thing and started asking strangers how I could earn some coin around here. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of a bum and I'm just seeing who's willing to help a bum out. You got anything I can get for free, or you got anything I can do to get money?
Yes, follow me. We'll go to Riverwood.
I trust you with my life. Let's do this. After looking around, this extremely trustworthy man tells me that he can take me to the city of Riverwood. He mentions it's a small town outside of Whiterun. Now, here's the kicker. He tells me if you get this little thing called a job, you can easily make around 100 septims by chopping wood and selling it to the locals. Now, don't get me wrong. I'd rather start a shirtless revolution and get several people killed than get a job. However, we already tried that and it really didn't work out that well. So, of course, I follow the man. I tell him about my travels and how I've earned a bit of coin by scamming people and telling them I got robbed. He commends me for getting so far so quickly. And halfway through our journey to Riverwood, he tells me how to open up my map so I can see where we're going. In Skyrim Roleplay, people don't use commands like press tab or press V to tell you how to use your keyboard. Instead, they say something like flex your tab muscle or flex your Q muscle in order to not break immersion. So of course, I do as the man says and flex my tab muscles.
Okay, cool. Well, if you flex your tab muscle.
All right, let me try it out. Flexed. Oh wow. I knew it, dude. I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it was too good to be. I trusted you, man. I trusted you. So, as you guys can see, I've learned a very valuable lesson today. Trust absolutely no one. I don't know this guy's name, but if you see this dude walking around Skyrim, tell him he's got dingleberries in his chin and rob him. Thanks to this guy, I was now having the worst day ever. And as I thought my day couldn't get any worse, when I was running from him, I ran into a shrine that was full of magic skeletons who wanted to wear my skin. Because I'm just some Skyrim citizen and not a dragonborn warrior, these guys started absolutely destroying me. Thankfully, as I was on the verge of death, a literal knight in shining armor rolled in. He killed all the skeletons for me and told me to report the bandit incident to the guards. However, I'm no snitch. So instead, I began looting the corpses of the enemies he killed for me. And when I did, I realized this bandit attack was a blessing in disguise. From the skeletons dropped an ancient sword, an iron shield, and a garnet worth 100 septims. At this point, I've been on a roller coaster of emotions. I trusted someone, I was betrayed, but I guess in the end it was all okay because this interaction was gonna get me rich. After being attacked, I went back to the city of Whiterun where I thought I could sell the garnet to a local merchant for at least like 80 septims or something. However, this is when I realized how deep the roots of the Skyrim roleplay community runs.
Do you buy garnet?
It goes for a lot cheaper than you might imagine.
Oh god. All right. Well, I'll just jump off a cliff.
I will give you 1 septim each.
1 septim per garnet?
The gems are not that valuable. They go for around 1, maybe 3. Some people buy it for 5, but not me. 3 would be like
so much more poor than I thought.
I buy them for 1.
In Keizaal Online, prices are not predetermined by in-game values of items. They are instead determined by a little system I like to call the "cause I said so" system. This pretty much means that the price of items are always changing and constantly fluctuating just because someone thought it was a good idea to change it. Americans like to call this supply and demand. Because no one needed the gem and it was extremely common, the garnet's value was extremely deflated. All that's to say is this gem ain't worth shit and I'm still poor as hell. But do not fear. Despite being killed, beaten, and economically robbed, Bingish Chen is a perseverant soul. Although my garnet wasn't even worth a sweet roll, I was able to acquire a sword and shield from defeating those skeletons. Little did my op know, nearly killing me in the middle of the street was the greatest thing he could have done for me. Because along with gaining trust issues, I had promised myself I would become the greatest knight in Skyrim, protecting people from all evil. For a good price, of course. Come on, man, I cannot do this for free. I gotta make a living somehow. I'm poor, I'm homeless, I stink. I am literally at rock bottom, so I gotta make money somehow. People always ask me, what does it mean to be a mercenary? It means to protect people from anything and everything, no matter how big or small. Take this situation, for example.
On a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being you'd date me, would you date me?
There's someone for everyone.
Yep, are you that someone? Be honest.
I think I have to go.
Now I know it might look like I nervously ran away when that guy asked me would I date him. However, this is how I can tell you are not trained in the arts of being a protector. That guy needed protection from knowing how goddamn ugly his face was, and I protected him to my best ability. I know. Being a mercenary is hard work, guys, but someone's got to keep the citizens of Skyrim safe. I'll make sure to mail him the bill later. See this guy over here? To the untrained human eye, it might look like he's just standing there unbothered. But as a mercenary, we are trained to pick up on even the slightest signs of someone in need. It is very clear that this guy was flexing his shit muscles, and he could be gone for any amount of time, leaving him vulnerable to bandits, wolves, and even skeletons. So of course, I shadowboxed the air, which naturally scared off any potential predators. Once I had completed my mercenary training, I felt it was time to escort my first target. He was an Argonian traveling along the road to Rorikstead, and he says he's come across several bandits in his travels. Since this was my first escort, I offered my services to him for just 1 septim and accompanied him to Rorikstead. This single interaction made me fall in love with the escort business. The Argonian was really just a cool guy who wanted to talk about his travels and times in the lands. He said he usually travels back and forth selling milk in Rorikstead, and he says he loves the world and the universe of Skyrim just like me. He was extremely knowledgeable, and honestly he gave me a lot of useful information about stuff like how to make money and where bandits resides, and so much more lore about governments and economy and how deep Skyrim roleplay runs. After traveling for several minutes, we finally made it to the city of Rorikstead, where my business came to an end. He mentioned I can make a lot of money by traveling to a city further down. However, in the middle of our conversation, I ran into another mercenary.
Is good location not in major city, as is kind of near middle most things?
There's lots of bandits about and vampires. Would you like an escort?
I don't have the money for that, but thank you.
I can do it for your charge.
Now, you would think at this point that I had learned my lesson about trusting random strangers. However, please take a moment to look at the ceiling. If you fell for that, you're just about as gullible as me, and you would be in the exact situation that I am currently in.
I'm teaching you how to roll a farm bow.
All right, let's show me how it's done. I've learned a lot today.
Flex your best G muscle.
All right, well, okay, I'm getting a little nervous, so just don't judge. Just wave at him. Oh! Help! 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 Fuck! God damn it! I knew it! They always kill me! You can't trust anyone! God damn it, dude! I gotta stop trusting people! Everyone wants to kill me for no reason! At this point, I've been executed, betrayed, fondled, jiggled, booty bounced, and taken advantage of in just about every way possible. The worst part is, these people have no reason to kill me. Dude, I am poor as hell. They are literally killing me for the love of the game. I tried to make an honest living. I tried to do the right thing, but every Khajiit has their breaking point. Screw getting a job, screw the system, and most importantly, screw this god-awful economy. From here on out, I'm making money the only way a Khajiit knows how. So don't be surprised about what happens next. Oh, do you have skooma? You have skooma?
No,
skooma?
I don't have that. I do not
skooma?
have that.
Skooma?
I'm sorry.
Skooma?
I wish.
Hello,
skooma?
yes, hello.
This guy has skooma. This guy has skooma.
This man is selling
He has skooma, dude. Skooma?
They're trying to buy
Skooma?
skooma from me.
Skooma? Skooma? I want skooma. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't look at me crazy. I didn't want to be this way. The world made me this way. So I went around asking people who would know how to get that good. So everyone listen up, because our buddy Morag here is going to teach us a thing or two about scamming and selling drugs. How much would a garnet go for?
They're pretty shitty, honestly. But if you got, I recommend you could probably scam somebody and sell it for 100. But it's really worth like.
This guy loves scamming.
A couple septums.
I've heard you sound well versed in economy.
Morag is great to trade. If you ever need to.
Yes, we're doing great.
How are you?
Right as rain.
Quite alright.
I'm interested in making a lot of money through business like yourself. What do you suggest I find and sell?
The first questions is, do you have a profession?
Well, I chose one yesterday, but I don't know if it was a smart choice. I'm a warrior with 0 XP.
Oh, I terrible choice, but I mean, good. I mean, it can be good, I guess. But it's not good for making monies. But yes, sir. And if you ever want to, come here. If you ever want to make even more lucrative deal, with say something else a little riskier. I could tell you a way to do it, but I can't tell you for free.
How much would it cost me? I don't have too much, but I'm willing to pay top dollar with what little I have.
The dude who told me the informations, he's very religious, and he told me not to tell nobody. But I see you, you no offenses, but you look posh, so I could tell you for mere 30 septums, but you could make a ton more with the informations.
Morag, I don't get me wrong, I trust you. You seem like a very trustworthy guy, Morag. But however, the guys I came here with told me that you have a habit of scamming people, which, don't get me wrong, I love that. That's great.
I have never scammed once in my life.
Morag, they say you upcharge like 100%. So how about 15 septums for the information?
You would make more than 20 after using the information I gave you. I'm honestly, I shouldn't even tell you. It rhymes with Puma.
Oh yes, I've heard a lot about that stuff, Morag. You're the guy? You know how to get that stuff?
The information is what I'm selling and how to get it. It is direct plug. as they say. But now it's 25 because you're putting me at risk because you are going and asking people about the Pumas.
Morag, please, please, show me some mercy. I have nothing. I can't give any more.
20 septums, and I'll give you the mask and the information. And
Okay.
The mask is worth 15, so like, but the mask is free. So it's really it's the information.
Thank you, Morag. So after this trade, Morag goes on to tell me about where the secret drug stash is. And out of respect for Morag, I won't show you guys where it is on the map. But can we just take a step back to admire the fact that Morag is literally one of the most badass players in all of Skyrim? I mean, this guy literally makes his money scamming people and selling information. How awesome is that? Anyways, me and Morag chat for a bit, and he goes on to tell me where the location is, and most importantly, the consequences of obtaining said material.
Just so you don't think I'm scam artists, you know, anytime in the future, you know, you come back to me and you say, hey, you selling steel swords for 50 septums? Man, steel only costs like 5 septums to make. You're a scammer. And I would say, low key, but you know, you have to sell, you charge for the work.
All right, Morag, well, thank you. I think it's worth it. I'm gonna try it out.
And if anyone finds you with the Pumas on you, like if you get arrested with the Pumas, they will chop your kitty head off. No offense by the kitty one, but they will chop your head. I'll see you later when you're rich with the Puma.
So believe it or not, for once, trusting a random stranger was actually about to pay off. Morag was hands down one of the coolest guys I've met so far. But trust me, there are many more on this journey. Morag mentioned the moon sugar will be guarded by 3 trolls under a bridge. But if you guys remember, I am one of the most powerful mercenaries in the lands of Skyrim. So of course, I won't have any problem killing some trolls. God damn it! So maybe the first attempt didn't go too well, but that's fine. Being his chin is persistent. If I can't do this by myself, I'll just need a partner in crime. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Mr. Sylvestus. How did I find this man, you might ask? Well, I saw some random man flexing his shit muscles in a field, so of course I felt this was a good time to ask if he'd be interested in making and selling skooma. This was his response. We can go there and maybe the ingredients are worth something.
If I can cook sweet rolls, I can cook fucking meth.
So, me and Sylvestus ventured on to get some motherfucking moon sugar.
Should we have like a rendezvous point just in case we get split up? Like, let's say shit goes south. Like, do we meet up somewhere, try again? Like, do we just give up on it, call it quit?
I wouldn't think about too much about getting caught. Just don't think about that part. Don't think about that part. Bears. Hold on, let me see how strong I am. Oh shit, run! Oh, they got me. Sylvestus, I'll meet you back here, Sylvestus. All right, so yeah, the second attempt was honestly worse than the first. Sylvestus did suggest a rendezvous point. However, as you heard, I didn't think it was necessary. Just don't think about that part. Don't think about that part. Once you die in this world, you get returned to the nearest city. In this case, this was in Whiterun, which was about a 6-minute walk from where I got destroyed by a bear. So I did the journey, and once I finally made it back, I tried my best to look for Sylvestus, but it seemed like I was always one step behind him. Sylvestus, are you there? Sylvestus! Have you guys ran into someone named Sylvestus? He's a chef. He's got a little cook hat on, like a little chef hat. He's got a backpack. Did he pass through here?
Yeah, maybe go check the tavern.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys. Sylvestus!
What are you screaming about?
I'm trying to find my friend Sylvestus. We were separated during a bear attack.
There was one in the road and then I slayed it.
Yeah, that was it. Did you see a chef? A chef with white clothes?
Yes, he was by her house. Was it a man?
Yes, where is he? Do you know where he is?
He was back that way. Go back the way you came, towards the vans. He was at a house. I don't know if he's still there though.
Have you seen anyone named Sylvestus pass around here? He's a chef.
Seen him running around trying to gather the honey in the mill.
Ah, shit. How long ago was that?
30 minutes or so.
Oh, God. Why? Well,
He might be closer to Whiterun.
All right, well, thanks. I'll go check there next. This little back and forth of me trying to go and find him went on for about 2 hours. But despite me doing my best trying to find him, I started to accept the fact that I might have just lost the first real friend I've ever made in this world, and I may never see him again. At this point, I felt like the shittiest mercenary known to man. I honestly don't know if there's a mercenary who died more than me. I've died just to about everything known to man. Bears, bandits, mountains, trolls. I really wasn't sure what couldn't kill me, honestly. So, against my better judgment, I decided to do something I swore I'd never do in a million years. This was not one of my proudest moments, so I won't be showing too much of it. There's even a guy who came up to me who traded me gold for my hard work. I was absolutely disgusted with myself. So guys, please, let's just not talk about this segment too much. Despite being at an ultimate low, I was able to make some money to buy some new armor and new weapons. I figured if I was going to make some money as a mercenary, I should probably look the part. As I walked into town to buy some gear, there was a weird gathering going on for a famous bard?
For him, I am broke. For him, I have no money. I only exist for him. The Poopanix. Have you not heard of the Poopanix? Go to Solitude. No. He will be there. He is the best performer ever, and I will have his eggs.
Yeah, what does he do? What does he do, though? Yeah.
He performs.
He makes art. He makes love to the drum.
Does he poop?
Love to it. I wish he would make love to me like that.
I heard a rumor that he personally plays for the gods.
Are you Sir Poopanix?
You are racist. Racist trying to find
The Poopanix broke me.
I've heard a lot of good stuff about your arts, man. These guys love you. Keep up the good work.
You said 1,000.
I appreciate it, man.
After introducing myself to the Poopanix Brokemane, I decided to go to a man who was probably appropriating someone's culture, but, you know, that's really none of my business.
Hello, general store is open. Selling.
I bought a full leather set of armor and a sword off of him, and it seemed like I was finally in a position to protect myself and maybe even others. I didn't know if I was ready to fight trolls by myself, but at least I finally looked like a mercenary. At this point, it had been 2 real-life days that passed since my attempt to try to find and sell moon sugar. And I'm gonna be real with you guys, I kinda completely gave up on it. I met some new adventurers who were gonna show me another boring work site near Solitude. However, as I was on the way to the work site, I had one of the most unexpected interactions I could have had. Don't tell anyone about this, but you can sell ancient Nord swords to people who've just joined. You can sell them for like 20 septims a piece sometimes because they don't know. You just go up to them and you're like, hey, you look like you need a weapon. They're like, oh, I don't have any money. And I'm like, you know what? I'm being nice. You look new. I'll give it to you for 25. And they love that. I just sold one earlier for like 20.
Evil, eh? Fingers?
No. I'm helping them. They can protect themselves because of me. I'm helping them. Okay, well, to woodcutting, we've got a bit distracted now.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with you guys, okay? So, what's your guys' story?
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Sylvestus!
Yes, sir.
Holy shit! Dude, what's up?
Oh my god! What the hell?
Me and Sylvestus were
What's going on, man?
we went on a quest to fight some ancient trolls and get some very valuable loot. This guy, he's a fearsome warrior.
He doesn't look like a warrior.
Yeah, and then as he was telling me like, hey man, what happens if, you know, we get separated or one of us die? And I'm like, oh, that's not gonna happen. And then I got eaten by a bear.
And seconds later, he gets eaten by a fucking bear.
Oh my god.
I was going from Whiterun in different cities trying to find him, and they were like, oh, he was just here 30 minutes ago. And then I'd go to another place, and I finally found you all the way in Solitude. What are you doing here?
Yes.
After thinking I would never see that beautiful chef Sylvestus again, I had finally found him. Me and Sylvestus exchanged stories and caught up on each other's adventures since it had been 2 whole days. I told him how I'd been working more on being a mercenary and I got a real job, and he told me he was working on becoming a full-fledged chef. Believe it or not, Sylvestus actually was here in Solitude for moon sugar. He was told there was a guy in Solitude who sells it, and it just so happened out of these several attempts of me dying trying to get moon sugar, I did succeed in getting it once before I got slaughtered by trolls. So of course, I traded it with Sylvestus and completed my first drug deal. Sylvestus had business to attend to in Solitude, but completing my first drug deal and seeing Sylvestus again really reignited my spark for adventure. Morag was right. With just one cell, I had already made enough money to pay off what I was charged for the information. If I could get several people to travel with me to kill the trolls, we could get even more moon sugar and make a fortune. So I gathered a group of brave warriors who were all interested in making money outside of the law. As with all the other strangers I've met so far, I trusted these men with my life. Boys and girls, Khajiits and elves, let me introduce you to the crew. First, we have Hank Burley the Brave.
I will never run from danger.
Oh, okay, okay, Hank, settle down, settle down. Next, we have Gonzo the Impersonator.
I sell magical natural gas and magical natural
And finally, we have Tuscan the Foreign.
This one is going to Labyrinthian actually, north from, no, southeast from Macau.
I'm gonna be real, I don't really have any clue what this guy is saying over that thick-ass Khajiit accent, but he seemed like a cool guy to me. Anyways, now that we have a ragtag group of adventurers, it was finally time to travel to the Troll Bridge and take all the moon sugar for ourselves. The journey was long. On the way, we ran into skeletons, bears, we traveled through caves, but after a long, hard trip, we had finally made it to the moon sugar, only to find out that the trolls had already been slain. I didn't even need to put this group together. I could have just went by myself. And you would think, after traveling all this time, everyone understood the plan. But Hank thought it was a good idea to eat the moon sugar.
I think I took some.
Oh, you ate it?
I don't know. I think I did.
But you're...
What?
Why would you eat it, Hank?
I don't know.
We just traveled all this way for you to eat it?
Hank, where's my car?
No, I don't know, Bingus. I don't know. What
The pit bull in the other room wants to have a word with you.
After acquiring the little bit of moon sugar that Hank didn't eat, we made our way to a nearby town. The group had split up, and at this point, the only people left were me and Hank. But it seemed like once again, putting my trust in strangers had stabbed me in the back because the guards had some questions that they shouldn't have known about.
Oh, hello there.
I have a question for you. I hear that you have met some trolls today in search of something.
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't
no,
seen
but I
any
met a goblin.
Around a
But I
carrot?
met a goblin. Yeah.
What the f- Whoa, Hank, don't...
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Run! Bingus run! Bingus run! Bingus run!
Shit! What the hell? We almost got arrested, man. Did you hear her talking about the trolls? Yes, she should. I don't know how she found out about that. Tuscan or Gonzo must have told on us. After I showed them where one of the most valuable resources in all of Skyrim was, I was still ratted on. Me and Hank made it all the way back to Whiterun and went our separate ways. I didn't make much money selling drugs, but Morag taught me another valuable lesson: scamming people. So it was time to make some money by selling the items I found from slaying beasts with the crew. However, as I went over to commence my first scam, I ran into a man that would soon project my career as a mercenary into an all-time high. His name was Gert LeBertbert.
Hey, me too, man. That was a far walk.
Yeah, not a good start.
Hey, you looking for some weapons, man?
Sir, I've got no money, buddy.
Not even 10 septims?
How about a pair of boots? It's from their specialty boots. They're from Gert LeBerbert. These are Gert LeBerbert brand boots. These are gonna be big boots one day. You're gonna love these boots.
Oh, your name's Gert LeBerbert and you're selling
I made
shoes.
these boots. You're
Okay.
looking at him. I'm just a little down on my luck right now. You caught me lacking.
I caught you lacking real hard. You look poor as shit.
Well, Gert's on his downswing. I'm trying to do one of those trades of paperclip thing up to a house.
After finding out Gert was poor, I took him to a farm where he could work to pay off the sword I offered him. However, on the way to the farm, I ran into one of my most hated rivals in Skyrim. No, this is not the bandit guy. This is not anyone who killed me or betrayed me. This is just some random dude I ran into in my first 30 minutes of playing the game on day 1. I didn't think he would be important to the story because he's kind of just some bozo, but the world of Skyrim is very small. On my very first day, I kindly asked this guy if he could lend me some free things, and here's how he responded. Hey, you look poor. You got anything I can take?
Try me.
Like, how does that work? Oh, are you squaring up? No, I don't think you understand. I don't like getting into violence. I just wanted to, you just looked poor. I just wanted your stuff. You have anything you can give me? You don't look poor now.
Dude, keep it walking.
All right, well, I guess I'll go this way. So yeah, ever since then, this guy has been my arch nemesis and I hate him. So this next segment brought me a lot of joy. Holy shit, I remember you.
Those gloves, cuz.
What's going on?
This guy wants you to buy his boots, dude. I know you're not poor. Why are you back here?
Yo, I got some Bert LeBerbert boots on right here. I'm starting a brand. These things are gonna be big. I'm telling you, early investment. You've heard of Yeezys?
Man, I already got Uggs on, dog. I already got Uggs on. I don't need them shits.
Talk about Uggs. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to sell my boots to you. I don't even want to sell my boots to you, peasant.
Ooh, peasant. Better watch out.
Yeah, this guy, he's been called a lot of things. Poor, peasant. I mean, this guy's poor as shit. Not you, Gert. I'm talking about this bondage guy over here.
Yeah, I was like, I'm starting a brand. Yeah. This guy's poor. I'm starting a brand.
He's rich. You know what? He's rich in experience.
How do you know what's in my pockets, blood? Would you like to rub? Would you like to check? I might be dressing down to be caught along the lowlifes of yourself. You like that? You dominate the dress, motherfucker. You find that on my chef? You find that
like that? Hey! Don't talk to my squire like that.
Unless you want some Bert LeBerbert, you better step back.
All right, I'm gonna ask you to back up.
What are you gonna do with this?
First, woman.
You can't keep calling me woman.
Thing? Wench? Thing close to me?
No, I like that. I like wench. That's good.
Just take a step back. I'm allergic. You have apple pie on you? I'm highly allergic. Trying to kill me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm serious. Take one step back. I'm serious. You'll kill me.
No.
I'm breaking it high. Tell her to stop.
Please step back, wench. He's very allergic to apple pie.
I'm highly allergic.
She said I can call her a wench.
Nope.
Would you like these Gert LeBerbert boots or no?
No.
Then when they are worth a brick, you will be kicking yourself for those cheap ass shoes you're wearing, wench.
Speaking of, you just
some shitty ass shoes.
Yeah, he really did get you there. What the fuck are those?
Hey, these are my knee-high
You guys don't know how to do over there, lazy ass. Get out there and make some septums, cuh.
Yeah, you got bone. All right, well, I'm
talking shit around my Gert LeBerbert boots like that, lowering their value.
Their value is already rock bottom, man.
How can you even tell the value from down there? You're sitting in a pit, brother. Get your septums up. We both in the wheat field.
Well, Gert, I'm gonna be completely honest. I was definitely trying to scam you, but you seem like a nice guy, so I'm not gonna do that.
I could tell.
Nah, man. Here, you're a cool guy, Gert. Here, take my sword. Take my sword.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man, I get these all the time. They're worth like 5 septums. I usually charge people like 20. Here you go. Yeah, next time some dude's trying to call you poor and shit, you just take that axe and just start killing him. After trading Gert the axe, me and Gert went our separate ways, and I went over to the blacksmith and bought some steel armor for my mercenary loadout. I didn't expect to run into Gert again so soon, but as I finished purchasing my armor, it looked like Gert was causing a bit of a commotion. Gert, you gotta put some clothes on, man. Why? They're gonna arrest you, Gert. He's mentally ill.
Someone drugged me! Bingus, help! Things have gone bad!
Gert,
There's a
you're-
man here! I can't hear him! I can't see him, but I can hear him! A man attacked me and stole my clothes! I was accosted for my body and clothes!
Hey, I think this guy's racist towards Khajiit.
No, I forgot what they were called, okay? I had milk! A man gave me milk! Things were going well until I got drugged.
Nothing I can do about it unless I go to sleep, bro.
No, I can't see. Brother.
Oh wait, I think I just saw someone. I see what Gert's talking about. Some man just.
See, I'm not crazy. They treat me this way. I got accosted for my clothes, and now I'm hearing a man that I cannot see. They're saying they're
What is happening? Why are they killing this guy? What the fuck is happening?
This man's being racist towards our kind.
He's selling shoes.
No, Gert loves Khajiit. Guys, Gert sold me a beautiful pair of Gert Laboberts, and I'm a Khajiit myself. He's a good guy.
I have a weapon.
This one thinks he's not feeling well.
Oh god, where'd he get that weapon?
Go to the town. No, we must stay.
Sorry, man.
Arrest that man. Arrest that man.
Don't. Gert does not need to be arrested. He's just mental. He's just having issues.
I want a trial.
No, Gert, you do not want to be arrested, man.
I called for a fucking trial. I am new to this universe. All right. I was drugged, accosted, stripped of my clothing, and called a racist. Zed, I will suck you right now, you legend. You just.
Holy shit, Gert is. Oh my
Not with
god.
my boy here. Zed, let me tell you this right now. If you ever see me, and when I've got boots or wares, you got free boots and wares for life from your boy Gert LeBurbird. And I'm telling you, that's gonna be like Gucci in another universe. You're gonna love this shit. You catch me again, that's an investment you just made. I want to find that winch, brother. The farm winch. Oh God, would I like to drop some drip on that poor fucker? Oh boy, I tell you what.
After Gert somehow talked his way out of being arrested and not only got himself free noble clothes, but also got me a free backpack, I decided to make a contract with Gert as his official mercenary. Gert had big plans to take his brand, Gert LeBurbert, worldwide. As we traveled together, the small shoe brand grew more and more. We began selling Gert LeBurbert swords, Gert LeBurbert circlets, Gert LeBurbert clothes. We gained several new members to the brand and quickly became one of the most popular names in all of Skyrim. There are tons of more adventures that I continue after I meet Gert LeBurbert, and I gotta say, things get pretty wild. Praise Talos! We try to apply to the College of Winterhold so Gert can learn magic. I kill my first bandits, and soon the guild starts bringing in an absolutely insane amount of money and popularity that even allows us to talk with the Jarl. If you guys are interested in seeing more of this, let me know by dropping a like. If we can get to 2,000 likes, I'd love to put together a part 2 of my journey to show you how much of the world of Skyrim I explore and the interesting people I run into. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.